200 cold emails, 3 replies, all negative. That's where John was when I first spoke with him. He couldn't understand why nobody was replying. The product was good, the list was solid, the emails looked professional. The problem was in the first line, and it was killing his chances before anyone ever read the second sentence. So I'm going to show you exactly what he changed and why it works, so you can use it in your next cold email today. Let's get into it. So let me tell you a real story about John. John was a business development manager at a tech company. He was baffled about why his cold email campaign wasn't working. He'd sent 200 emails in the last 2 weeks. He got 3 replies, all negative. When he told me, I asked him to show me his emails. When I saw, I understood immediately. Every single one opened with, "Hope this mail finds you well. I'm John, BD manager in this company. We are the leading providers of..." So he'd sent 200 variations of self-introduction emails to 200 strangers that had absolutely no reason to care. The message was about himself from the first to the last word. And here's the thing, John is not unusual, because this is the way most cold emails are written. And this is the reason why most cold emails are deleted in under 2 seconds. So what is the mistake here? Well, it's actually quite simple. John opened with himself and not with them. And let's see that from the recipient's perspective. They wake up in the morning, they open their inbox. They see 30 or 40 unread emails. So they check one. It starts with, "Hope this mail finds you well. My name is..." Delete. They don't care who you are. Not yet. You haven't earned the right to talk about yourself. Not yet. And this is the brutal truth about the cold emails. The recipient of the email cares only for one thing before they decide whether to read it or not. What's in this for me? If you fail to answer this question immediately, you lost them. It's that simple. So here is what we did with John. We rewrote his emails using a 3-part framework. It's called PAS. Problem, agitate, solution. And here's how it works. Problem. Open by naming a specific pain your prospect is more likely experiencing. Not a generic pain, a specific one. The more precisely you describe their pain, the more they feel that you understand their world. And here's how it works. Problem. Open by naming the exact pain your prospect is likely experiencing. Not a generic one, a specific one. The more precisely you describe their problem, the more they feel that you understand their world. Number 2, agitate. Add one piece of context that would make the problem feel real and urgent. A stat, a trend, a concrete consequence of the problem going unsolved. Number 3, solution. Write one sentence of what you do, not a full pitch, not a company presentation. Write one sentence that would make the conversation feel relevant. Now, here's how John's new emails look like. Opening line. Most operation directors at software companies I speak with hit the same goal. The reporting takes 3 days to compile, and it's already outdated by the time it reaches leadership. That's the problem. Then, the lag costs them both credibility and the ability to act based on what the data is telling them. They agitate. And then, we've built a system that cuts this cycle to under 4 hours. And that's the solution. 3 sentences about them and not about John. The result? Reply rate increased from 1.5% to 15%. Same product, same clients, different opening. Now, before I talk about follow-up, let me quickly cover the subject line, because even the best email in the world is useless if it's not opened. So subject line has only one job, not to sell, not to pitch, just to get the open. And here are some specific subject lines that actually work. Quick question about company X expansion in market X. Mutual contact X suggested I reach out. Company X idea for challenges in X market. And here are subject lines that guarantee deletion. We are leading providers of. Following up, this is an exciting opportunity for you. Keep it specific. Keep it personal. Make it look like it was written for one person, because it should be. Now let's talk about follow-up. And here's something that you will change how you think about cold emails. Most sales happen between 5th and 12th contact. Most salespeople quit after the second. And I will say that again. Most sales happen between 5th and 12th contact. And most salespeople quit after the second. The gap between where most people stop and where the deals are closed, that gap is enormous. And it's yours to take. And here's the 5-touch follow-up sequence that actually works. Touch 1, day 1, your original email. Touch number 2, day 4. Add something valuable, a relevant article, some relevant data, something that will generally worth their time reading. Touch 3, day 9. Come from a different corner, different problem, different question, not just following up. Touch 4, day 15. Share a relevant result, an outcome from a similar client. Just 2 sentences, no more. Touch 5, day 20. Breakup email. This is the most powerful follow-up you will ever send. I've reached out a few times and I don't want to keep landing in your inbox. If the timing isn't right, I will assume that it's not a priority for you right now, so I won't follow up again. If things change, my details are below. That's it. A founder I worked with sent this email to 30 silent prospects. 7 replied in 48 hours. 3 became clients. The breakup email works because it triggers loss aversion. People with be meaning to reply suddenly do. It also shows confidence. You're not chasing, you're moving on. And this is attractive. So, to summarize, the biggest cold email mistake is opening with yourself. Fix it by opening with their world. Use the PAS format. Problem, agitate, solution. Write a subject line that earns the open. Use 5 follow-ups and add something new in each follow-up. Now if you want the full cold email system with all the templates, the 5-touch sequence script, and 7 more B2B tips that will show you how to earn business, that's all in my book, Nobody Taught You This. The link is in the description below. Please, if you like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, so I can see you again next week with new tips. Cheers, thank you.